need to stop being perfect. Can't even speak. I said it wrong. I'm not going to hit it again. You need to, because this is part of it. You need to stop trying to be perfect with everything that you're doing. This just fell. Not trying to be sexy, by the way. Just trying to get my lips fucking moisturized. This just fell on my tea. It just fell, started bobbing around. Didn't bother me though. So I feel like things aren't like, this is you. You're in this new timeline and you're wanting to kind of tell everyone, you wanted to be like, hey guys, look at me. I got my brand new little toy. Whatever your new fucking timeline is, because you're the one that decided what it is. You're the one that shifted and you're the one in this new energy. But you're also like taking your time. You're not in a rush. You're just taking care of you with the basics, you know? Make sure you're drinking water. Let's move that to the side, out of my fucking face. You're making sure that you're having balance as well, because right now you're very activated. You are very highly activated, and the activation is also very calming at the same time. And so you're in a bit of a weird feel. You're feeling a little bit weird. I'm going to move this out the way too. Make sure, if you haven't already got balance, do not be working 24/7. Make sure you're getting that balance of play and work. Even if your work is play, you need to step away from that. You need to make sure that you're having time away from that laptop, because that's the old you, when you were working too much and not really focusing on the bigger picture. And now you're stepping back, and I feel like it's like you're able to have a look as a bird's eye view on everything. It's like you're getting the puzzle pieces, like you're getting the missing puzzle pieces to see the full view, you know? And like you've seen views of things, you know, like maybe you've been doing this puzzle and you've been doing the puzzle of like your new, like what you want to be doing, the area you want to be into, like what the next step of your life is. But there's been some missing links, some missing puzzle pieces that are now coming together for you to sort of see the bigger picture, to be like, oh my gosh, you can sit back and be like, look what I have already created and what I'm going to create, and also the map, like the road map of getting there. And all it is really you. You know, let's put this on, see this. Queen, king, whatever, emperor, like whatever boss word you want to use, that is you. This is your energy, okay? If you're in the new fucking timeline, if you're fucking shifted, this is your new energy. You're boss, baddie level, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Just here, chilling, sipping tea. Like it's nobody's business, right? It's fucking hot energy. It's sexy energy. It's powerful energy. It's activating energy. And right now, don't feel like you need to rush to have everything done, to be fully, say, set up in this new kind of timeline. Because this is the thing. With the shift, what's happened now is you're here and you're like, oh, this is out of alignment, this is out of alignment, this is out of alignment. There might be a lot of things, or there might not be, like, it's either that like the way that you were functioning before has been out of alignment, but it's an easy fix. So it's not like, it might look quite different. Your life might start looking quite different, start feeling different, but it also feels more aligned to who you are and who you always have been and what you've been working towards. And so there's like two different energies coming in of like, knowing that like, it's like the blinders have been taken off because you've shifted a lot. So it's like every other week you've shifted again. So whether that's a new routine, whether that's clearing out stuff from your house, from your closet, from energy of things, stuff that has not aligned. So you've been doing this already. It's not like this is new to you. It's not like 444. It's not like this is the only time you have done this. And this is not the only time, like you're not like a new kid on the block when it comes to rebirths, when it comes to timeline shifts, when it comes to being in a new stage of your life. But this feels fucking different. This feels big. This feels like a full rebrand, but it doesn't feel like you're not able to or you're not prepared to. And so like, don't feel like you need to rush to show up fully as this new version in you and in like every aspect of your life, because you know that it takes time to align. And you know also that like when you align to another era, it's like, fuck, changing again. And then it's like, you do keep changing, but this, it's always like further and further aligned to like your like original path, like where you were always meant to be. And so don't, like, if there is any anxiety or if there's anything activating in your body that is making you feel overwhelmed by the big changes that you will be making, just remember like you've done this before. You're already prepared. You've already been guiding yourself here. And whether that's like new routines of like, you know, life routines, new morning routines, new night routines, like you've been doing stuff already to bring yourself here. And it's kind of like the full picture is now coming together. And so you're not, say, functioning fully in your new chapter, but you are in your new chapter. That's pretty hot, right? That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot and sexy. It's pretty hot and fucking sexy because you're the one that brought yourself here. And like pats on the back, fucking all round, pats every fucking where for doing the work to bring yourself to where you are right now. So I just like today, because it's the brand new chapter, you're fully in it. It doesn't matter that you're not fully set up yet. Don't worry about that. It doesn't matter that you're still going to be changing things and you're still going to be removing things that aren't aligned. And you might test and trial some different, maybe it's like a routine. You might be trialing a new routine and it might not work or it may work. You know, it's going to take time. I feel like the next few months leading into 2026 is kind of like your preparation. Like you're in it, but you're already preparing for like the big stuff. So don't feel like, oh, I'm here, shit, things should be different, or I should be having this, or I should be doing this. There's no shoulds. It's just like, what do you feel like you want to do and what do you feel like you need to do? There's no should, could, would. Scrap that. And so take it step by step, day by day, because don't overwhelm yourself with it. Make sure you have fucking fun, because you're in the era of play. You're in the era of love. You're in the era of like, you're the one that's creating your dream life and your dream reality. And so you get to choose what that fucking looks like. That's wild. How many people like get to say that? So like today, a reflection day of where the fuck you've come from, because who you are now is someone you've never been before. That's pretty fucking hot, right? You've never been this version of you and you feel badass, even if you're the only one that knows, even if you're the only one that is feeling your energy, or you're alone, like maybe you haven't been around people, or maybe other people don't understand you. Like, it's not your job to sort of like explain to anyone, really. All it is your job is to show up for yourself. That's pretty hot. That's fucking hot. That's fucking hot. Everything's coming together. It's like, you know, you can see there's like 4 strings. I don't know if you can see it fully. But it's like, they're all going to come together. But, you know, you're not in a rush to say I could turn this into a bracelet. You're not in a rush to turn it into the final product. You want to enjoy every part of this, because every part and every step of your journey is just as important, and there's no actual finish line. You know that, because even when you're, you know, I don't know, like let's say you're running your business and you have your routines down and you're fucking set and you've mapped out the next year or whatever you're doing around that. It's not like, oh, job's done, feet up, all right, I'm bored. You're never going to be bored, because you're the one that's created your life. And so you're always going to have like challenges to overcome, which are going to be fun because you love that shit. That's where you fucking level up. That's where you grow. You're still going to go down some holes too. But not like ones you can't pull. I mean, you always pull yourself out of holes, but like you're going to go down holes, but you also fucking love the hole. You love the holes because that's where you learn more about yourself. And that's where you understand why am I down this hole? And so life is still going to continue to look similar to your old life in a lot of ways, because it's not like you've got a magic wand. Like, yeah, you've got a magic wand in a sense, right? But you don't have a magic wand. Let's use this. You don't have a magic wand that's, pretend it's a remote. You can't then just go, oh no, I'm not getting challenges anymore. Block. Oh no, I'm not going to ever, I don't know, get an injury, or I'm not ever going to have a health issue. I'm not ever going to have like emotional pain. Like, you can't block any of that stuff. Even if you've got the remote, you can't block it. You don't want to block it either. You're here to have all the experiences of life. And so just know, like, even though this feels like a brand new beginning and really big, it's not. It's going to look outwardly similar in a lot of ways. You know, it's a good thing though, right? That'll look similar. There's also going to be things that are going to be changing in your life externally to match the internal work. Because 1144, because reality has no choice but to align to you. And you could be like, but I've been ready a long time, I've been aligned. Like, yeah, but also have you? And also, if you know that you always get everything that you need, you're getting every experience that you're meant to have, well then there's no like time frame of anything. There's also no, hang on, why hasn't this come sooner? Like, where's the money now? I needed it yesterday. It's gonna fucking come. It's coming in. And you know that every experience, like, you're not walking around with a chip on your shoulder, right? You're not like, I don't want to have this experience. You're walking around going, all right, game on. Game on. All right, you want me to trust more? Okay. Game on. I got full chills all down my body, everywhere. It's gone all the way down. Game on. All right. You know, I could prove that I could do this before. I can prove this. And then, like, you're not here to prove anything to anyone but yourself, by the way. You're not out here, and you're not even like, it's not about like proving to yourself even. It's like loving the game. You're loving the game. You love the game. You love what you're in. You love learning about yourself. You love learning about life. You love going deeper. You love going deeper and expanding wider. And you're never going to stop enjoying that. There might be moments for sure that you find it more challenging, or you might wish it's easier, but then you also will, you're pretty quick to go, hang on, if I'm wishing for a different experience, you're rejecting the current experience. And the quicker you accept the current experience versus rejecting the current experience, the quicker you can move on from that experience if it's one that you don't enjoy. Like, you know, if you're like, hang on, I don't like this experience. Okay, why don't you like it? Dive into why don't you like it. That's the point. That's what you dive into. You're not diving into like trying to reject it. Hang on, I don't want to fucking feel this way. You might not want to feel that way. There might be times as well that it's a little bit harder because like hormones and like whatever's going on with that. And you'll understand that too. And you're like, oh yeah, this week I need to be a bit more extra self-care to me. And remember, you need to feel like this cup is almost empty. Your cup needs to be filled up every day. Not just, not just one thing. Not just like, oh yeah, like literally just drank some water. I'm gonna drink some water. I made sure I had enough water today. Water's not just filling up your cup. Like, the more you fill up your fucking cup and the better you get at it. And I don't mean like you're doing it wrong. I just mean like making it a priority. The hotter you get, the more you attract. Like your external will change so much. And this is the thing, because it happens gradually for you. It's not, a lot of the time you might feel the energy shift internally, but your external might still look similar. But if you were to look back, say 2 years ago, you know, I feel like you've been deep diving for like the last 2 to 3 years. So into yourself, into this awakening, into your life purpose, into your dream life. If you were to look back 2 years ago, externally, you would remember that there was external factors that were affecting you internally in that time, whether that was people that you were maybe dating or not dating or situationships, whatever the fuck. The energy that you were allowing into yourself back then, very different. And so it's kind of like this full circle of a sense of like, you've gone into this like protection mode, hermit mode. You've gone very introspective into yourself because you needed that. And now you're emerging, like you're fucking emerging like fucking rebirth out the fucking, straight out the middle. Fucking rebirth, right? Literally of like, oh, hang on. This does look different because I feel fucking different. I'm not having those energies. They're not even near me. They couldn't even get close to me if they wanted to, that kind of energy that I allowed in my life before. And if that energy floats around you, you just see it and you show it love and kindness and compassion. You are very fucking different. The way you see everything is very fucking different. And so you feel very fucking different. And this stage of your life, because you're fucking full emerging. Like before, rebirth was like more like rebirth to yourself. Like rebirth here, fucking rebirth there. Oh my gosh, yes, I dropped that, I let go of that. Fuck yeah, I'm this, I'm this. This is like emergence into the world. You're not hiding away who you are anymore. You're okay being seen in all of the versions of you, because you're not just one thing. You're like unlimited things, right? And like you're getting used to showing up again in the world because you've been away. You've been probably isolated. You've probably been at home a lot, probably been alone a lot. And now you're re-emerging into the world. Now, because you're re-emerging into the world, you will still see and feel energies that aren't, say, aligned to yours, in the sense of like, whether someone is on a self-discovery journey or not, because some people will choose never to do it, and some people will, and some people will dabble. You know, you got a few different categories. So you're going to be able to recognize, oh, that's a dabbler. And like, yeah, we can have energy, like whatever, but like, we're not going to be like besties, you know? And you might see someone else, like you're okay. Like you're not uncomfortable or attaching yourself or like getting sucked in, maybe the right word is, to energies or situations that aren't for you long term. And so what that could look like is starting to go, maybe you go to like a meetup group to make more friends, because maybe you're like, I want more friends. I'm going to go to a meetup group. But when you go to these groups, you might have friends for that night, and that's it, and that's okay. And so it's like getting used to understanding what your energy is like and what you're attracting, and that you don't have, because you're here for every experience, you will be finding and aligning to your fucking soul family, your soul fams, but they're the ones that are doing the deep work too, you know? And that's going to take time. You're aligning to money, and it's going to come probably like possibly sporadically in small amounts and big amounts before you are, say, fully, maybe like, say it's like, maybe it's coming externally without you actually working first. So if you're like running a business, or you're setting up a business, or your own healing empire, if it's not fully up and running yet, but you're chasing that goal down like a baddie, slowly, because rest is important. I don't mean like working 24/7. Fuck that shit. That if you haven't already like got that implemented into your fucking life of working less is better, like fucking nail that from the start, because that'll stop your burnout. And you'll notice when burnout fucking happens, and you'll be able to pull your energy back into yourself. Because there is no rush to, say, release things that will, say, bring you money. Because you will generate money from yourself, whether that's writing, whether that's through content, sponsorship, through coaching, through tarot, like however, creative pursuits, art. Like, you're the one that knows you, and you're going to have more than one, like, you're multifaceted. And so you're going to have more than one endeavor, business endeavor, that will generate you money, and that money will come in. Sorry, just message just come in. So someone just said, can I pay another way because I don't have cash? So yeah, I'm open to that. Pay ID is good. Anyways, so you're going to have more than one way that you will be making money from yourself and from your creativity, from your passions, from your purpose. But initially, you might just be receiving money, because if you're in this new era, you're in receiving mode. You've locked that receiving mode in. You're like, and what that means is, by locking it in, it means you're giving to yourself. You're filling up your cup. You're taking care of yourself. So if you're doing that first, it means the world will do that too. And it will come through sporadically. And so that might be a little bit of a challenge, a bit of trust around being supported in that way. Because until you have something that you're like, hey, buy this thing from me, or whatever the fuck you're doing. It's this service, this product, whatever, combination. You're going to get comfortable with the uncomfortable of, one, receiving money from strangers as well as people you know, and receiving and getting magical fucking with it, and knowing that it's got to come from fucking weird, magical places, random places that aren't so random too, but also you're like, nice. Every time it comes in, thank you, universe. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for fully supporting me and seeing me every time. Every time. Fuck, that gratitude, that fucking levels you the fuck up every time. And so, like, feel into your energy today. I feel like if you haven't gone for a walk, and if you can go for a walk, especially in nature, do that. Be in nature, ground a little bit if you can, because this is a new chapter that you're walking into. But you're walking slow. You're not like trying to run. You're walking slowly, taking it step by step, day by day, enjoying the experience that you're receiving today, because you feel the change, and you feel the activation, and you feel how different you feel. The reason why you feel it so big today is because, yeah, you're noticing the things that aren't aligned. And it's not like such negative things. It's more like positive ways to make your life work for you better in this new chapter and this new era. It's sexy. It's mostly sexy stuff. I don't know if there's any shadow stuff. There might be shadow stuff that's not aligned. But also, you fucking froth the shadows. You're not like trying to reject shadows. You love them shadows. You're always going to have shadows. You're not trying to get rid of them. You pick and choose which ones you want, and you're just aware of them. And you take pleasure in them. You take pleasure in them so that they don't feel dark. They feel fucking hot. I feel like I want to pick. I'm like, I have cards out. I don't know that I want to pick one oracle and maybe a couple little cards here. Just one. Because it's like a congratulations. It's like a reflection. It's a, like, you did it, you know? Deep knowing. Like, you know, oh, this is like 2 decks. I forgot that I put in here. I got like tingles. So like, maybe we'll get one from each. And I don't know if it's going to be like old energy versus new energy, maybe. Yeah, so this is the old. So this is like release. Oops, how do I do this? Release. This is you like releasing everything that is not aligned. But look, it's sexy. It's a sexy release. It's like butterflies fucking releasing. Butterflies releasing. It's hot. The stuff that you're releasing, it's like, because you're now aligned to a new timeline. Oh, it's sexy. Change in the wind. Exactly. You're feeling the fucking change. You're feeling the change, you're feeling it, but you're also just staying steady. You're not in a race. You're just letting it all happen, you know? Because you know you're here. and it's just time to celebrate. So I feel like if you can go for a walk, if you can celebrate, if a journal reflection or something, whatever's going to feel like a celebration for you. Yeah. Number 13, and it's a turbo. Look, this is like a little snail, but look how happy it looks. They might look like they're going fast, like they've jumped from one timeline to the other, but they're happy. And even though it looks like they're in a race, they're not really. They're just in a race with themselves. So like, don't go crazy quick. Go snail fast, which is slow, you know? It's so cute. And number 13, it's a good number. Yeah. You need to enjoy and you need to celebrate yourself, and you need to know how big this is and how proud to be of yourself, because you're the one that got yourself here. And that is a badass fucking thing to do. Just know that so many people won't do this. And if you're watching this, it's because you did. So well fucking done.